Dr. Hovind's House of Horrors, starring Kent Hovind, Brett Keane, with a special appearance by MissingMod, and Stephen Bowlin as Proverbs Guy. Tonight's episode. Are you saying God's a monkey?
This evolution theory has ruined your brain cell. Your last functioning brain cell gave up. Oh, we're just an animal? Okay, let's act like animals. Go ahead and kill yourself. Why do you want to kill somebody else? Go ahead and kill yourself. If you don't like it here, move on. Y'all at the UN can get off anytime you want, okay? Why don't you go kill yourself? Don't kill everybody else. Bill Clinton had that face because he's married to Hillary. I got an idea. Let's extend abortion rights up until the kid's 18. How many parents with a teenager thought about it a time or two? If they would rather die, they had better do it and decrease the surplus population. Anybody know where that quote came from? Charles Dickens in what movie? One atheist said, Hovind, you're crazy. Those are condensation trails. Look, I'm very familiar with jet engines and how they work. It's not a condensation trail. It's not a condensation trail. It's not a condensation trail that's not coming out of the engine. Those are chemtrails. They're spraying chemicals. Okay, that's another long story. Aryans were described as blonde hair and blue-eyed, and the physical ideal of Nazi Germany. Blonde hair, blue-eyed, physical specimen. Norwegian, vård står det till idag. Ofta, hey there, fella. Hey, Ole, bring me another fish and worm. Okay, haha, nah, okay. Are you saying God's a monkey?
I prefer chainsaws and stuff, you know, kind of like Ash from Evil Dead and Army of Darkness. I like to actually see the blood spill all over the place as opposed to shoot people from a distance. I like to give a person a chance, you know, an opportunity. Could you imagine if someone were to break into your home and you were to, like, fucking pull the trigger on a grenade launcher? I mean, do they even have a trigger, or do you push a button? I'm not really sure. But it doesn't seem like it'd be a very pleasant experience for the person who's shooting the motherfucker in a closed-in, contained area with someone who's coming in. And what if it just happens to be like your wife or something bringing in groceries, or it's late at night, you just woke up and it's your dog scratching on the fucking door. Then you've blown little Feifel into pieces and shit. It's fucking horrible. I don't know why anybody would want to do some shit like that. Talking about, you know, shit.
All right, so this one you're looking at right now, this is even more awesome to me than, well, I don't know. It's probably tied, but check it out. A couple miles away from where the Ark is, there are the ancient ruins of a home that they believe is Noah's ancient home because of its close proximity to the Ark, and because there's a giant stone marker outside these ancient ruins with inscriptions of a rainbow, and there's a large ship that is on a mountain with water receding and animals coming out of the ship underneath the rainbow. And then there are 8 crosses. Now, these aren't crosses like the shape Christ died on. These are like pirate-type crosses, you know, on X. 8 crosses that mark for 8 people who got off the ship. And it's at the house, this ancient ruin of Noah.
That is
insane.
And,
you know, since then, the people of Turkey have raided these ancient ruins because artifacts are expensive commodities there, you know, like they are anywhere. The same things happen in Egypt, you know, grave robbers.
Yeah.
But this was found at one of the grave sites at this ancient ruin that was Noah's home. And this is a female finger. You can see that hand is Mary's hand, and she is a regular-sized woman. And you can see how much larger this human finger is compared to hers. And it's a woman's finger, and you can actually see from the bone that this lady, this ancient lady, Noah's wife, Mrs. Noah, had arthritis. So you can see, even in this bone, that soon after our exile from the garden, that we had already started decaying. Like, even before we started getting smaller, which started happening after the flood because we lost the canopy effect, which was like a greenhouse, we were already experiencing the decay of man in the form of, like, arthritis. But this is Mrs. Noah's finger, believe that or not.
Wow. And then, not just that, but the King James Bible was the first ever written book, or published book. It's the #1 most stolen book of all time, and it's the only one that's not copywritten. I just don't like it when people say, stop judging. I'm not judging. I'm looking where I'm stepping, you know? You ever stepped on something and hurt your foot really bad? I mean, come on. Oh, I'm judging if I make sure that I'm walking safely? Wake up, okay? That right there is an excuse for yourself. That's because you don't want to hear. You know, you're stuck in your own little world, I guess, because if you put your head in the sand, then it makes it the way you think. And I'm not bragging, so shut up. I'm not bragging like, oh, I'm so good. Shut up. That's what's so sad about Kent. But, you know, and then you guys in this crap about him buying subscribers. Oh, my goodness. Okay, first of all, if you believe that, you're dumb on purpose. Bottom line. And I don't care how many views he used to get on his videos. That has nothing to do with his subscriber count. You could never prove that, ever. That's what Kent Hovind's channel was about. It had nothing to do with Chris Jones. You guys made it about him. It had nothing to do with all this drama. It had nothing to do with Kent treating people bad or taking money from people and stealing it, which is so stupid, okay? When you donate money, you can't get it back. Just go away, you know? If you even think that you want that money back, you should just leave. That's ridiculous, okay? Because Kent probably has 1,000 people that he could literally borrow money from. Why would he borrow it from some guy that just got a bunch of money yesterday and ask to borrow money so he has to pay it back to this person? I mean, it doesn't even make sense, okay? And I'm so sorry for the family of the man that killed himself, but that is not Kent's fault either. He did not kill that guy. And how in hell are you going to get the money back if you kill yourself? Anybody ever thought about that? Hope you guys liked the video. Or hope you guys didn't like it. It don't matter to me. Because I only know some of you.